Hey, Caesar. Hey, Larry. What are you guys doing?
We're just kind of vibing on Mulberry Street.
You're vibing on Mulberry Street. Let me see. Oh, sure enough. Look at that. Mulberry Street. Why are you guys vibing on Mulberry Street?
Because we read a book that says we can see weird things on Mulberry Street.
You can see weird things on Mulberry Street.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds like a good book. Well, are there really weird things on our Mulberry Street? Let's take a look, shall we? Yeah? Well, let's take a look. I'm seeing cars go by. Oh my. Oh my. Is that who I think it is?
Uncle DJ.
It's Uncle DJ and Clifford driving a car? Wow, there are some pretty weird things to be seen on Mulberry Street. Wow, who knew?
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think... Oh, big truck! Big truck! Well, you know, I think we're going to have to go home and read that book. That sounds kind of exciting.
Yes.
What do you think?
Oh, yes.
All right, let's go read our book. Hey, Caesar. Hey, Larry.
Hello.
Hey, I looked around, and I think I found the book you guys were talking about. Is it this one? By Dr. Seuss?
Yep,
And
that's
to
the
think
one.
that I saw it on Mulberry Street?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought this was the one. I love this book. And look, Millie loves it too, don't you, Millie? Yeah, you want to read it too? Millie likes to go for a walk on Mulberry Street, don't you, Millie? Yeah, I know. Walks are fun. All right, can you go sit so I can read you your story? I know. Okay. Caesar, you want to go sit by Larry so we can read the book? All right. Okay, you too, Millie. Okay, Dr. Seuss's And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street. All right. You know, Larry, it is Dr. Seuss's birthday this week.
Oh.
So it's very appropriate that we're reading one of his books.
Oh.
Okay, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. When I leave home to walk to school, Dad always says to me, Marco, keep your eyelids up and see what you can see. But when I tell him where I've been and what I think I've seen, he looks at me sternly and says, Your eyesight's much too keen. Stop telling such outlandish tales. Stop turning minnows into whales. Now, what can I say when I get home today? All the long way to school and all the way back, I've looked and I've looked and I've kept careful track, but all that I've noticed except my own feet was a horse and a wagon on Mulberry Street. Hey! That's nothing to tell of. That won't do, of course. Just a broken down wagon that's drawn by a horse. That can't be my story. That's only a start. I'll say that a zebra was pulling that cart. And that is a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. Yes, the zebra is fine, but I think it's a shame. Such a marvelous beast with a cart that's so tame. The story would really be better to hear if the driver I saw was a charioteer, a golden blue chariot, something to meet, rumbling like thunder down Mulberry Street. Thunder, thunder, thunder. No, it won't do at all. A zebra's too small. A reindeer is better. He's fast and he's fleet, and he'd look mighty smart on old Mulberry Street. Reindeer. Hold on a minute. There's something wrong. A reindeer hates the way it feels to pull a thing that runs on wheels. He'd be much happier instead if he could pull a fancy sled like Santa Claus. Reindeer and sleigh. Say, anyone could think of that. Jack or Fred or Joe or Nat. Say, even Jean could think of that. But it isn't too late to make one little change. A sleigh and an elephant. Now there's something strange. I'll pick one with plenty of power and size. A blue one with plenty of fun in his eyes. And then just to give him a little more tone, have a Raja with rubies perched high on a throne. Say, that makes a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. I don't think we saw anything like that on our Mulberry Street, Larry.
No.
But now I don't know. It still doesn't seem right. An elephant pulling a thing that's so light would whip it around like in the air like a kite. But he looked simply grand with a great big brass band. Oh my goodness, the noise. Oompa, oompa. A band that's so good should have someone to hear it. But it's going so fast that it'll be hard to keep near it. I'll put on a trailer, I know they won't mind, if a man sits and listens while hitched on behind. But now, is it fair? Is it fair what I've done? I'll bet those wagons weigh more than a ton. That's really too heavy a load for just one beast. I'll give him some helpers. He needs 2 at least. 2 giraffes. But now what worries me is this. Mulberry Street runs into bliss. Unless there's something I can fix up, there'll be an awful traffic mix-up. Oh no. It takes police to do the trick, to guide them through where traffic is thick. It takes police to do the trick. They'll never crash now. They'll race at top speed with Sergeant Mulvaney himself in the lead. I wonder if he'll play the lights and sirens. What do you think, Larry?
Maybe.
Maybe. The mayor is there, and he thinks it's grand as he raises his hat as they dash by the stand. The mayor is there and the aldermen too, all waving big banners of red, white, and blue. And that is a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. Look at that. With a roar of its motors, an airplane appears, and it dumps confetti while everyone cheers. And that makes a story that's really not bad. But it still could be better. Suppose that I add a Chinese man who eats with sticks, a big magician doing tricks, a 10-foot beard that needs a comb. No time for more. I'm almost home. I swung around the corner and I dashed through the gate. I ran up the steps and I felt simply great. For I had a story that no one could beat. And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. But Dad said quite calmly, just draw up your stool and tell me the sights on the way home from school. Well, there was so much to tell, I just couldn't begin. Dad looked at me sharply and pulled at his chin. He frowned at me sternly from there in his seat. Was there nothing to look at? No people to greet? Did nothing excite you or make your heart beat? Nothing, I said, growing red as a beet, but a plain horse and wagon on Mulberry Street. Well, that was a really cute story. Didn't you think so, Larry?
Yeah.
And how about you, Caesar? Caesar, you got your Dr. Seuss hat on. That is really cute. Because, yes, like I mentioned to Larry, it is Dr. Seuss's birthday, March 2nd. And we celebrate Read Across America. Can I wear your hat? We celebrate Read Across America on Dr. Seuss's birthday, don't we? And this is a great story to read, along with like 45 other stories that Dr. Seuss wrote in his career. Isn't that a lot? He wrote classics like Green Eggs and Ham, The Cat in the Hat, The Cat in the Hat Comes Back, Fox and Socks, and many, many, many more. And they're all fun books to read. And they're great ways for kids to learn how to read too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, since you guys are struggling to read, maybe we should have you read more Dr. Seuss books. What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to wear the hat again? Yeah? Okay. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed our story. And if you pay attention to our channel, you can go ahead and watch our fun craft that we've got to go along with this. And you can come into the Her Memorial Library to check out this book and many other Dr. Seuss books and other books as well. And do our crafts and STEM activities to help us celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday. We hope you guys all have a wonderful week and enjoy reading all these fun books. Thanks for watching. Bye.